It's a lot of work to enable the worst of the legendaries in Sword Sect. Officially putting Azure above Sunset Glow now. Also can never find it. This is a pretty solid start. Keep Incessant. Incessant's playable. This is enough damage, just barely, to kill in 2 cycles. I don't really like Earth Hexagram, even on the Formation Master builds. I'll take it. Gonna be doing Formation Master stuff still. We have the rest of our lives to enjoy Painter Stun. But it will still be stun. I have to admit the mid-games on this build are definitely a big part of the appeal for me. I like that it's not just like rote building the same board over and over and over when you're Formation Master. You have to like adapt a little bit to the cards you draw. It's kind of fun stuff. Good job, cards. Alright, click the button. That's an interesting set of cards we have here. It's like frighteningly good. A frighteningly good start for no rolls. I can probably kick this Thunder Failure. And I could even consider kicking this Incessant. We'll tie on speed if we keep the Incessant. I mean, we should be fine. I'd still like to not rely on this Crane Wings if we can avoid it, but that's not active. That's not active, friend. That's probably not worth the 4 HP from the Wood Seal. A noble effort. Alright, these suck. Striding has legs because it's a horse. Palm Thunder has legs because it's a free hexagram spender. So we're not playing Incessant this game. Epiphany is good. We can look for a legendary here though. Okay, well, miss out on a little bit of speed, but we'll take the mental exception. Rejuvenation's kind of okay too. Buffed Rejuvenation. I take second card there. Let's try to find our Echo. Posing, kind of better than this. This is also fine. Put it out later. I'm describing something like playing Ad Nauseam Tendrils. Is that what you're talking about? Yes? I mean, it makes sense to me, but one of my best friends played... Well, no, he didn't play Ad Nauseam Tendrils. Did play Ad Nauseam in Modern. So I definitely know what you're talking about. I don't know if that comparison will be helpful to the majority of people, though. Ooh. Ooh, Echo? Do we dare to live the dream? I don't think I'm supposed to lock Echo though, right? Echo doesn't even fit into a lot of builds. Let's just draw a card. It's okay, we'll get him this time. I have a bunch of hexagrams I'm not even using. Kind of spoiled for choice here. Rooster. Combat Rooster. Yeah, I don't know that people who play Magic really know how to talk about ad nauseam tendrils, so I don't know that it's going to be a great comparison, because it's like not a deck that I think a lot of people will be particularly familiar with. I like where your head's at, though. Do I lose this because I waste turns playing just Earth Hex? I want to get Earth Hex off my board. I could just play Healer. I mean, it should probably be this still. This makes me pretty hard to kill. Really hard to kill. Just be annoying. This doesn't seem great, but it seems pretty obnoxious. That makes sense. The concept makes sense to me. So we are playing classic healer here, where we will simply win by our opponent having less than maximum HP. And we will have maximum HP. I guess Cure Formation's doing some work. This would be a lot better with my Kako Poisonous formation. But at least we're dunking on Muifeng here. Yeah, this is a pretty good stand. Alright. Just all the imposings. I still really want Kako Poisonous, I think. Though I could just break through and find, like, Recuperate. These, which I don't even really want. I'm just gonna try to find it. Playing Weeds is better than Falling Thunder here. Okay, well, that plays well enough. Let's break through. Refresh. Twin Swallows, that'll do. Alright, and we'll just play this up. Twin Swallows is not as good as the Poison, but it's good enough. I still don't have the Kako Poisonous, which is a little awkward, but we'll make do. We have a pretty obscene board here. This is a pretty obscene heal, but I wish I'd taken that Rejuvenation now. Rejuvenation looks awesome. Yeah, I could have taken the Throw Petals as well, by the way, which is probably the correct play. But to hell with that. Let's just be obnoxious. If we find a Rejuvenation, not that we need it, but these cards putting in a little bit of work. Oh, this is revitalized. Good job, me. This striding looks pretty bad here. But it's not gonna be anything else I can do instead. I mean, I could play double stand. Yeah. I mean, this heals for 6. It's better than this. And I don't need this with Revitalized ever, so I've got this too. Then we break through and we have Soul Stat, and then we can cut the second stand and just be happy with our lives. I have not got to play this board in a long time, but in failing to find Kako Poisonous, we found a million stillnesses. We could just play healer, too, from this position. It's not against the law. I think that Nameless Ancient Sword's gonna get a ton of value here. I don't think playing healer is particularly good. There's too many, like, treasures in the world. Oh, great outfield formation. Don't mind if I do. So we ditch this. Just ditch these two. This is worse than anything else I'm doing, right? Yeah, for sure. And just take soul stat. We don't need the treasure. We can take one on 5, though. Potentially. No, I know what you do, soul stat. I played 1,000 games with you. I know what you do. Run it this way. Alright. I mean... it's pretty obnoxious to beat. We even have max HP gain with Cure Formation. I if Cure Formation should be earlier. Like, does the post-action on these even really matter? Burst Sword. Good luck. Beat Burst Sword with this one neat trick. Alright, so all of this Cloud Sword shit doesn't do anything. Only the sword intent stuff matters. Alright, oh, that wasn't enough. Enjoy taking 40 Destiny. It's pretty unlucky that that Revitalize didn't kill him, because now I get to control my healing again. It would be very funny. Alright, there's the Kako Poisonous too, so we're kind of cruising. Escape Plan is better than a lot of what we're doing. I could play Lake Hacks, because it lets me play Dance, but... I also play Kako and not play the Double Stillness, but that seems worse to me. Seems worse. I could combine the Imposings. I think I'm just not going to do this. Combine the Imposings and play the stand. I think I want all the healing I can get. I'm not getting tons of value off these stillnesses, am I? Maybe I should combine them. Kako also doesn't really do anything. The stillness still does plenty. It still does plenty. Escape Plan, a card I've been wanting to play with more since Senpai keeps talking it up. Good excuse to put it on my board. It does have scaling. It's a little concerning, but probably not a huge deal with the amount of damage we get on our Revitalized. I don't think it's likely to matter. Having to play the Revitalized is a little bit annoying, though. I mean, we should be okay. We have a bunch of continuous cards, and he doesn't. Like, needing to spend a turn playing Revitalized instead of, like, a card that does, like, healing is not great, but still a pretty easy win. Tutelary? Is this the card that gets me off Double Stillness? Probably, right? It is pretty good. Tutelary famously pretty good. Put it a little bit bit later. Alright, I mean, this is definitely what we're doing until 5. And then on 5, we have Kako Poisonous. We have Swallows. And then we have, you do it even later? Yeah, sure. I guess I'm not ever chasing, it's fine. I don't want to waste a bunch of healing on this Imposing. The Imposing heals for 16 on first cycle. I don't know. It's whatever. There's kind of a question of whether or not I take the erosion if it gets offered. I probably do. I probably just take it if it gets offered. It's nice if I can find copies of multiple cards to chase with, and if I don't find Meru, then, you know, so be it. Better to have an option than not. Once again, our opponent has scaling damage here. It's unclear if it's scaling enough to matter. Seems like not. A little bit close, actually. Quite close. The value on that, I forgot what I was saying. Alright, suddenly we have a million Kako Poisonous formations. Are we breaking through here? 6 cards? We have to basically ditch the whole healing engine to break through. It's pretty bad against this. Pretty bad, but probably better than trying to put together a board with like just a Kako Poisonous and a Motionless Tutelary, so we'll ship it. Not a terrible fight to this. There's lots of reasons this is bad. The main one is about, the main problem is dealing with this Avalanche, but Fireflame Blade is also not trivial. So, it's kind of awkward in both spots. Yeah, I don't want to ditch Imposing. Stand and Revitalized are probably the 2 cards highest on the chopping block. But I'm not gonna fret too much about it. We'll see. I mean, it depends how many Flash Winds she has. We can probably beat 1 Flash Wind. If she's found more, though, things can get a bit rough. Like, it's unclear to me that the next Avalanche even kills us. It probably does. Oh, unless we escape planet. Oh, we can't escape planet because of the tutelary. Because of the ticking poison. Alright, so we do lose this fight. By a little bit. Get overkilled, unfortunately, but... that's how it goes. Maybe if I put the Revitalized here, we win it. More copies of the cards we have a bunch of. Eclipse is pretty sick, but I love Water Drop Erosion. Let's just play for it all. I don't think I want Echo right now. I don't want Tutelary either. Chasing too much for Tutelary. Great Spirit. It's another chase. Which I can fit in somewhere. Chase this. Is this a board? Yes. That's a wave cutter seal. That's fine. This echo formation looks a bit... I don't know. Kind of not feeling it. Keep the option open though. For some reason, it's a lot easier for me to find Twin Swallows and Water Drop Erosion than it is for me to find Sunset Glow, but so it goes. I'm a little scared of this board over on our opponent's side of the field. That was pretty good. I won't lie, that was pretty good. No, don't ignore my defense. But then now our board kind of comes online this turn, and she has to get all the way back to that tripod to really threaten us. We're chasing cleanly. Wave Cut is not very good in Overcome, is it? Like, I know that's not exactly breaking new ground, but it is interesting to see in action over and over and over. Alright, nice penetrate. Alright, get out of the game. Your game is over. Sorry about that. Ooh, Spiritage. Spiritage Dream is alive. Look at all this garbage. I can't upgrade my imposing anymore, unfortunately. No, I'm not doing that. Ooh. Huge. Huge. Do I need Hexproof formation? It's kind of cute here. I can brick Miasma Fulu. I can't actually brick Miasma Fulu, right? That's a pipe dream. To think I could ever brick this Miasma Fulu. Okay, I think I'm just upgrading this one. Great Spirit's a better chase, I think. Great Spirit and Water Drop Erosion are better chases. That board looks extremely beatable. I still don't have a Anthemania or HHH or Mirror, but with what we have, it's hard to be too upset. But I'll find a way. Alright, let's see if we can defeat the Might of Cloud Sword. Such a fun card. The legendary that stacks beats Cloud Sword? Maybe. It's possible that this collection of legendaries and tier 5 cards beats Cloud Sword. But it's anyone's game. Alright, well, he's dead. Ooh, Spiritage upgrade. We just need 4 copies of Mirror Formation. Alright, sorry, Stillness, we don't need more of you. Not really doing Heaven Hex things. I should have thought about keeping that side. This is probably an Echo Antheo formation fight. I don't want to play this. So turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. That's fine. It's the end of turn. That works out. I can swap Twin Swallows. I don't think I need to though, right? Isn't it fine where it is? Because it goes end of this turn, end of this turn, end of this turn, end of this turn. And then it's 4. We'll chase. J setup's good. This is definitely where I wish I had a... Oh, that's really bad for me. I guess I wish I had swapped them now. At least I'm healing. Good lord. Well, we might still be okay. Because Anto's pretty messed up. Yeah, we're still fine. You know things are looking dire when Chi Corrupting Sunflower is the good guy? None of you are cards I want. I mean, Extremely Suspicious is a card I want, but it's not a card I need. It's like a card that gets good after you have Mirror. And I don't have Mirror. Oh, okay. Well, can I have it back, please? Casually beating against non-purple opponents. As you do. Jiang Ximing is the master of stun. You can't bring stun against him and expect to do well. And Max Echo. Hmm. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I win this? I feel like Escape Plan should be in. This isn't very good. It's Astral Eclipse. It's terrifying. Echo Formation is also not very good, but it's more healing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can try this. Escape Plan hopefully lands on the within reach with this setup. I don't get the guard up though, so that's not actually good. I don't know why I thought that would be good. The good news is we heal some. The bad news is I don't think we heal enough. This is still like the most defense I can have on this turn. We're doing our best out here. It's close. I think we might be okay though. Guard up is really good against internal injuries. As is imposing healing for like 40 every time we play it. Nah, we're good, we're good. Outstunning the stunners, out internal injuring the internal injuriers. What are you doing? Black sword. Ooh. I just need 4 copies of Mirror Formation. I just simply need 4 copies of Mirror Formation. That's a good one to pick up. This is definitely this. This board looks impossible for us to lose to, so I'm looking forward to seeing why that's not true. Ancient Entangling Vine, she's gotten stronger. It's gonna be kind of annoying, isn't she? But we're just gonna go Antho Echo, and then play random cards that don't do anything after that, and we'll be fine. Hold all the tech. I love these builds. I just find them so fun. Is it miserable to fight? Yes. Is that part of the fun? Also yes. I mean, we've knocked out like 3, 4 people so far. And that's not even counting the fact that we dealt like 200 Destiny damage on the way to tier 5. Was I a stacks player? I wanted to be a stacks player. I never played enough of the older formats to actually play stacks. Since they usually keep stacks out of standard and limited. But if I had the option, I certainly would have. Dragon Scales, that's cheating. I see now how she's still in the game. A little water drop erosion, which is better than Twin Swallows, I think. HHH is here. Only time to fight the Entangling Vine person. Is water drop a new card? It's one of the legendaries added in this patch. Probably just upgrading this then. I'm not sure if it's actually better, but it seems better against this. I think like this. This seems fine to me. She might Vine us, which is a little irritating. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I don't need this escape plan anymore. I don't honestly need any of these. But we'll see. Yeah, so it's one of the legendaries, so you have to pick a certain fate to get it. And then when you do it, it shows up in your deck pool. She's contending with a lot of internal injury. Yikes, that's scary. Wow, that is multiple treasures. Whoa, where the fuck did these come from? Yo, what the hell? Where did those come from? She's got both of the star power legendaries? Yikes. That was kind of terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going off on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This doesn't really do anything, does it? Panthers are not that good. Tiger is weird because it doesn't do anything against this. Yeah, ate a bunch of fruits and saved luck. So most of these cards don't do anything against her, which is a not great spot to be in. I wish any of these cards did something, actually. It doesn't do anything either. Let's chase into chase. Let's not do that. Alright, we have to make some hard calls here. God, I can't ever go faster than her, I just realized too. This could be a problem. Unless I find some mirrors, we could be in trouble here. I don't think that does anything. Eight, 9. That's a pretty big issue for us. Octogate's not a card. I kind of need a bunch of mirrors. Strike twice? HH number 2. Is there a double HHH board here? I can put HHH in 1. Keep bouncing between, like, swallows. Is that enough of a... Is that fast enough? It might be my only option. Doesn't do anything is the problem. I need another echo for this to be good. Doesn't do anything. It's a lot of damage, but I think it's enough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no way that's enough. I don't think I've got it. This doesn't chase. It's definitely not this. Shit. I don't know. I'll do my best in bloody. It's definitely not this. I don't think I've got a line here. She just does too much damage. And I can't interrupt it. If I had like a side, maybe. But unfortunately, this is not quite there. It's like pretty good, but also not good enough. I just needed a little bit more. If I kept these separate... kept those separate, if I kept the echoes separate, I wasn't expecting to need to tank this much damage. That board really came out of nowhere. Damn. Is there any line in here? I don't have a double echo here. Maybe I can do something with this. Yeah, double relevant treasure board too. And they're even good treasures. What is this turn? Yeah, there's a lot here. This is one of like the most obscene star power boards I've ever seen. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it's a bit slow, but the weekend doesn't matter against us. Maybe if this was still Kako Poisonous, it would have been okay. Let's go the turn previous. Because my board didn't really improve that much. HH1 don't enter. This has problems too, though. Like, this part looks good, but then what? This is what I want to try real quick. I know this was the turn previous, but... I kind of need another card that does something. He still definitely loses. It's all because I have to do something like this. And then, like, is it even speeding me up? This ends up chasing to chase, but definitely doesn't matter. It's really close. Does this win? Having it on the star point? This might win. Okay, so that wins. I don't have Kako Poisonous in the last round. But I've got the rest of these cards. So... in theory I can do it. With Antho. No, none of this shit matters. Which of these is better? Doesn't matter. Is this what I was doing before? Why does it seem weaker? She's also kind of stronger here, but... okay, so this one doesn't work. Closing on 3 is a lot of damage. Yeah, it should be this. Okay, there we go. There was a line. We just had to play the right Echo board. Getting the Swallows on the star point was the main thing I was missing. Always Echo HHH? Don't always Echo HHH. It's not always the best thing to do. Either way, that was pretty good.